Okay, the last one. The cantilever beam shown is fabricated by connecting 5 pieces of lumber using 2 bolts spaced every S equals 13 inch. Determine the average shearing stress in bolts caused by the P, the concentrated load, 2.5 kips load on the beam, on the free end of the cantilever. Again, this is it's a cantilever. Why do I say it's easy to calculate the shear? So the shear will be the same as the concentrated load P, that is 2.5 kips. And this is the first step, right? This is the second step. We will determine the I. Right, the cross section, overall cross section is shown here. Our I, this can be calculated by, this is the BH cube over 12, right? So in this case, the B is 12, and the H is 5 times T, right? So you have 5 plates together. So 5 times 2 cube over 12. So that is 1,000. Then we need to determine the Q. Well, since this is a rectangle, so the largest Q should be just you cut it through the centroid. The centroid is here, right? But if you cut it from here, you will cut it through a plate where the bolt will not be sheared at all. The bolts are only sheared in the gaps, right? In these gaps or the interfaces. So the largest Q, to determine the largest Q, you just need to cut it from the second gap, so that this is the area you will get, right? There's 2 plates. 2 plates. This Q can be calculated by the area, that is 12 by 2 times T. Right, so this is the area, and the D will be 3 over 2 by 1 thickness. This is from here. Let's change the color. From here, the local centroid to the overall centroid. Right, this is covering 1 thickness and half thickness. So this is 3 over 2 by 2, 1 thickness. So this is the A, here is the D. And this result of the Q can be calculated as 144. Then in the next step, we can calculate the shear flow. I just determine the shear flow. Q is just a VQ over I. That is, the V is 2,500 by Q is 144. I is 1,000. And here we get 360 pound per inch. Right, that is C. Then the last step, just use our equation. We have another equation that is M V pin larger than QS. So here the V pin should be larger than QS over M. This is 360 by 13. I mean here, the S is here, over M. So in this case, our M is 2, since you have 2 bolts. So the result here is 2, 340 pounds. Using this one, we can calculate the shear stress. That is 2340, the V over the area, I pi d square over 4. The d 0.45 here. And this is 14.7 KSI.